What if I told you that the greatest power you will ever have comes right after your heart is shattered? This is the true story of a poor village boy whose world crumbled when the woman he loved chose gold over his love. But instead of breaking, he built an empire. Stay with me, because this story will change the way you see pain forever. How to turn breakup pain into pure power. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between misty mountains and flowing rivers, there lived a simple, hardworking young man named Ion. Ion was a farmer, not rich, not powerful, but pure-hearted and full of dreams. His only treasure was Zara, the girl he loved with all his soul. Ion and Zara had grown up together. As children, they chased butterflies. As teenagers, they shared secrets under the old banyan tree. And as young adults, they whispered dreams of a small house, a happy family, and a future together. But dreams, as life often shows, are fragile. One summer evening, when the sun set red behind the hills, Zara came to him with tears in her eyes. "Ion, I can't marry you," she said softly. His heart stopped. "Why?" he asked, trembling. "My father has promised me to Malik, the wealthy merchant from the city. He owns land, gold, horses, everything you cannot give." Ion's world shattered in that single moment. For days, he did not eat. He did not sleep. The fields lay untended. His hands, once full of life, hung like broken branches. The villagers whispered, "Poor Ion, his spirit is gone, his heart is crushed." But what they did not know was that the fire in Ion's chest was not extinguished. It was only burning quietly, growing hotter, fiercer. One night, as the cold wind howled outside his small hut, Ion stood before the mirror. "Look at you," he whispered, weak, defeated, broken. But then he clenched his fists. His voice grew firm. "No more tears, no more waiting for dreams to come true. I will build my future with these two hands. I will make the world respect me, not because I want Zara back, but because I deserve a life of greatness." From that night on, Ion changed. He woke before the sun. He worked until the stars filled the sky. When his body ached, he smiled. When his muscles screamed, he laughed. When doubt whispered, he roared, "Not today." The villagers watched in awe. Ion cleared more land than 10 men. He dug new wells when others gave up. He planted crops in rocky fields, and they grew. Years passed. Ion became the richest man in the village. He bought cattle. He built grain mills. He gave jobs to the poor. He repaired the old school. He made the village shine like never before. And what of Zara? One autumn day, when the fields were golden and the sky crisp, a grand carriage arrived in the village. It was Zara, now married to Malik, the merchant. But Malik was not the man he seemed. He was cruel. Greedy, his wealth had faded. His charm was gone. Zara's eyes were tired, her face pale, when she saw Ion tall, strong, smiling in clean clothes by the new marketplace. Her heart ached. She approached him slowly. "Ion," she said softly, "you've changed." He smiled kindly. "Life changes all of us," he replied. "I made a mistake," she whispered. "I chose gold over heart, comfort over love." Ion gently shook his head. "No, Zara, you chose what you thought was best, but your choice gave me a gift greater than love's strength." She lowered her gaze. Tears welled in her eyes. "Ion, do you hate me?" He laughed softly. "Hate? No. I thank you. Because of you, I learned that a broken heart can build the strongest spirit." She turned away, ashamed, and left without another word. That evening, as the sun set, the villagers gathered to hear Ion speak. Standing on the hill where he once wept in secret, he shared his truth. "Years ago, I thought losing love was the end of life, but it was only the beginning. Pain is not your enemy, fear is. Suffering is not your curse, giving up is. I turned heartbreak into my hammer. I forged a new life from its fire." The crowd cheered. Young boys dreamed of strength. Old men wiped tears from their eyes. Women smiled with hope. And from that day forward, the village flourished under Ion's wisdom. He became more than a rich man. He became a legend, a living example that no wound is wasted if you rise from it. So remember this: when the world breaks you, build again. When they betray you, believe again. When love leaves you, love yourself deeper. Your pain can make you bitter, or it can make you unstoppable. Ion chose power. So can you. The mirror never lies. It shows you who you are and who you could become. Ion's story was passed down for generations, inspiring thousands, until the village itself became famous for raising the strongest hearts in the kingdom. And the lesson lived on: when life breaks your heart, build an empire with the pieces. End of story.